That's right, it's time once again for another episode of Midweek Midcard Matchups. I'm Pyrite, Paulie, Persimmons, and I'm joined as always by the one and only Veeta.
You are correct, Paulie. It's once again time to return to the Coliseum for a night of unstoppable action inside the squared circle.
Unstoppable and improbable. My goodness, Veeta, they've rung the bell already. These lollygaggers need to get to their seats immediately. The action has already begun here tonight on Midweek Midcard Matchups.
This is insane. It's unprecedented, Paulie.
Unprecedented and uncalled for, but nonetheless, it's happening here right now in the year 1913. And here you can see on top right now with the dark hair, traveling all the way from Oaxaca, Mexico, Shinless Cesar Chavez, Veeta.
Indeed, I am a big fan of Shinless Cesar Chavez. He has come in and made a huge impression on this organization, Paulie.
In fact, he has. You can see keeping his opponent south of the border now. You cannot see his face yet, but when you can, you will surely recognize this man. He is the one and only Barry Heenan. That's right, Barry Heenan, making his debut here tonight on Midweek Midcard Matchups. Now you can see his beautiful visage. He is taking advantage immediately on Shinless Chavez.
And look at him already disregarding the rules. Barry Heenan is nothing but a cad. He's a Weisenheimer. That's right, Paulie. He is a terrible man, and he is here to exact his revenge upon everybody here in this place.
Well, I don't know if he's one of the Jerrys or not, but nonetheless, an Irish whip for whatever reason, sending Shinless Chavez into the corner. There you see Barry Heenan with the ginger knee. Oh, wait a minute, now going to the top.
What is this?
Unbelievable. Not in the year 1913. That freaking hurt. And when the man that appears to be a punch the nuts. Punching the nuts of Shinless Cesar Chavez here in the early going. And
Barry
as you can
Heenan,
see already,
Barry Heenan with a sock dolager of a knee splash right on Shinless Cesar Chavez's face.
That's right, and here tonight, of course, in order to honor our friend from Mexico, Shinless Cesar Chavez, we will be wrestling under Mexican rules this evening. That's right, it's going to be 2 out of 3 falls to the finish, and of course, that third fall, of course, has to be a death. All matches must end in death here on Midweek Midcard Matchups.
And of course, you know that many men would be very terrified to take place in such a match, but these men are certainly displaying an astounding degree of courage in the ring. No pigeon lippers here, Paulie.
That's exactly right. Even if they're both taking a powder here in the year 1913, there you see Cornerman just helping to give an opinion on the height of the waistline here for Shinless Chavez as he wipes his face clean and prepares to look again.
Of course, this cornerman, he merely nightcaps as a cornerman. Normally, he is behind the counter at a soda shop.
That is correct. You might recognize him. That is a young Mikhail Gorbachev, Veeta. You can see the spot on his head already growing to an enormous size. My goodness, Barry Heenan taking all the time in the world, throwing a towel at his cornerman. We must return to action. All matches on Midweek Midcard Matchups must end in death, Veeta.
That's right. As soon as everybody gets all toweled down and all the sweat is wiped off their bodies, everything will be tickety-boo and we'll be ready to go.
Shiatsu here, man. Heenan airing out the testicles there in the corner as he awaits the continuation of the match. Already ahead, 1 fall to 0. Heenan with the first fall here on Midweek Midcard Matchups. There you see Shinless Chavez worried about the strength of his shins, as well he should be, Veeta.
And the ref over there in the corner just waiting like the rest of us.
He is high-watering his pants as we speak, and now you see Heenan emerging from the corner, going back to work, and he has put the fist up in front of him. He's almost made contact, and now you see finally some of the most gruesome action we have ever seen here on Midweek Midcard Matchups.
That's right, these two men going toe-to-toe, and many have reported that this particular match may just be the cat's pajamas. It may be the best match we've ever seen on Midweek Midcard Matchup.
It is certainly a contender. There you see the ruck-burn punches by Barry Heenan. Barry Heenan with a kick to the face of Shinless Chavez in the corner. Chavez trying to come back, but clearly under the control of Barry Heenan, now raking the face, pulling out the eyeballs of Chavez, being admonished by the referee. Heenan not so concerned with, oh my goodness! The knee in the corner. The kicks to the chest of Chavez.
Kicks to the breadbasket.
Yeah, fish hooking Chavez in the corner. Barry Heenan now going to work here on Midweek Midcard Matchups. My God, the technical prowess of this man to be able to control the head, the neck, and the torso of the main man from Mexico. Again, wait a minute. He had to make sure his pants were high.
That's right. Of course, you know tonight's match, Paulie, brought to you by Lucky Strike cigarettes. That's right, when you need a gasper, take a break with Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
Amazing. I don't know how much they're paying you, Veeta, but they should double it. Now you see Heenan out in the middle of the ring. Wait a minute, Chavez coming back. Discus punches, right hands in the corner, house of fire.
Lefts and right
Casa
punches
un
of
fuego.
fives.
Casa un fuego. Chavez with the big chop off the ropes, now going for the head. One, two, three. And Chavez ties it all up here in the middle of the match here tonight on Midweek Midcard matchups. Heenan cannot believe it, Veeta.
Barry Heenan laying on the map, just frosted. He has had enough of Shinless Chavez's bullshit.
Merely a slice of birthday cake, Veeta, as Chavez takes the neutral corner and gets his win back. He is ready to get that second fall, ready to put Heenan to death here tonight on Midweek Midcard matchups, checking his lipstick there quickly in the corner.
All of these matches, of course, always go to the death. We've never had a match on Midweek Midcard matchup that has ever gone to the death, but all of them will go to the death.
They will all go to the death. We don't know that for sure, Veeta, because as you know, here on American television that has not been invented yet, we cannot show the kind of gratuitous violence that we allow here tonight on Midweek Midcard matchups. Mr. Clean admonishing Barry Heenan. Barry Heenan clearly gaining weight.
Something caught in his throat. Can't seem to hack it up here in the ring.
Oh, wait a minute. Heenan getting a little motion in the hips there.
All right. Now he's getting his bottle of dog soup there. ready to wipe it down and take a drink.
A crisp, sparkling beverage here at via 1913. Wait a minute. Where chilled beverages are a rarity. Heenan, wasteful as always, showing off that he, in fact, is a true aristocrat. Whether or not the crowd appreciates his antics or not, Veeta.
The action in the ring, Paulie, is blowing my mind right now. Look at Barry Heenan.
This is a fast-paced... I mean, you cannot blink for a moment tonight, Veeta, with the fast-paced action here tonight on Midweek Midcard. Bottle in the corner, he was attempting...
They are engaged together, and it looks as though Barry Heenan has that bottle of dog soup, and he's pouring it all over the frosted Shinless Chavez.
Heenan should not be pouring a bottle of water onto the back of Mr. Chavez, who has come all the way from Mexico here today. I don't believe that's the type of behavior that we tolerate here on Midweek Midcard matchups, even if it is the year 1913, making out in the corner now. Mr. Clean unhappy with the proceeding.
Mr. Clean unhappy. He's not invited, apparently. And now Barry Heenan going for another punch to the face.
Heenan, full head of steam. My God, kissing the face of Chavez, and now waving away the perfume, the aromatic fumes here in the corner that have kept Chavez dizzy all night. Rugburn punches to the forehead. Heenan now going to work.
Chavez looking a little bamboozled at the moment. Oh, and Chavez coming back with punches to the bread basket.
Right to the Heenan pulling the hair. Wait a minute! Chavez!
Out of the ring, Paulie.
Ironically, Heenan the one forcefully deported from the ring by Chavez.
Into the turnbuckle.
He iced him right into the... Heenan now not knowing where he is. Chavez with a clear advantage here in the middle of the ring today. Wait, going coast to coast.
Oh,
my goodness, Heenan.
A real throbber on his hands, Paulie.
The welts are already rising on Heenan's forehead. He cannot take punishment like this for too much longer. Both of these men have one pin. There is only one pin remaining. And of course, you know, Veeta, that means they will be going to the death. And now the action is getting hot in the year 1913 era Midweek Midcard matchup.
Barry Heenan, after taking a few
wait a minute! Wait a minute! Unbelievable! Barry Heenan has punched the referee.
Out of the referee.
That's
out
right.
Of the ring.
He has swept Mr. Clean directly out of the ring today. And now thumbing the eye of Chavez. Mr. Clean returns to the ring. He will not have behavior like this. Here tonight on Midweek Midcard matchups, you are supposed to kill each other, not the referee. And Heenan again, close to disqualification. I cannot believe what I am not perceiving here tonight.
Heenan, after taking a few blows to the turnbuckles, he's definitely light on his feet right now. What's going on here? Coming in the ring.
Additional scientists in the ring. Oh, now you see the milkman arriving as well. Wait a minute. My God, Veeta, it's pandemonium in the ring.
Are these white coats all doctors? Are they here to examine these two men?
That's right. These are all EMTs. These are all EMTs and morticians, except for the one milkman. And we, of course, are trying to clear. This was supposed to be a good, clean fight to the death, Veeta, here in 1913. Oh, the fans think it's funny now, but wait a minute. They are realizing that if he is disqualified...
He appears to be leaking from the head. And that's what we like to see. That kind of violence is what we like to see here on
If he is in fact disqualified, we may not get to see an end to this matchup, Veeta. And the fans are turning. The fans are getting angry here tonight in the ring. Wait a minute.
It's
more men
pandemonium.
entering the ring.
Somebody call the button shunters, Paulie, because we need to get some law enforcement in this ring right now.
That's right. It's melees in the ring. It's pandemonium. It's pandemonium as men, women, and children all into the ring with their straw hats. It would appear that once again one of the fighters is going to be disqualified here tonight on Midweek Midcard matchups.
The fans have certainly had enough of watching these matches and not seeing anybody fight to the death, so somebody's going to die in this arena tonight.
I cannot believe the lack of corpses we've had. Get this off my screen, Veeta. Once again, Heenan has failed to kill Chavez here tonight. Nonetheless, we have witnessed an epic contest once again here this evening for Veeta. I'm Pyrite, Paulie, Persimmons, and we'll see you next time with another episode of Midweek Midcard Matchups.